first seeds, I think, were pretty dominant in their pools, from what I saw. Like, for example, like Trains was the first seed of their pool. They did not drop a game.
Ran a train on his pool, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, so like it'll be interesting to see how these players do going forward, and I'm excited to see what they have to offer. It's always good to have these events and see exactly what people have to offer.
Yeah,
Especially on the beginner level.
I agree. It's gonna be a pretty good bracket, I think. Um, I'm excited to see some of these players that we can get to see all of them during pools, so we'll get some new faces, I think, during some of these sets, and hopefully some real good competition here.
Absolutely. So we know what our first match is going to be that we're commentating. Okay, so I got word from our lovely streamer XYK that we're going to be seeing Spork versus Trains first. A Wednesday Night Fights classic matchup, which I'm sure you're familiar with, Robert.
Only a little bit, you know.
Yeah, I believe these two have played in Wednesday Night Fights a couple of times. Trains playing Marth and Spork playing Ike.
Choose your character.
Generally, Train's favored, I believe.
Yeah, I believe it is generally Trains favored. I believe the last time they played, the Trains did win either 2-0 or 3-0. And so it should be interesting to see, but maybe Spork has something new to bring to the table. And yeah, I'm interested to see exactly what they got for us. Seems right now we're just getting in the hand warmer.
Gotta warm up a little break.
But yeah, as far as this matchup goes, it's kind of an interesting one. Both like Fire Emblem characters that have big swords. Ike, obviously, like, you know, more of a strong sword character. Like, he likes to, you know, do heavy hits rather than Marth, which I'd say, you know, has more combos, like more nuanced his hitboxes, given that he has a tipper. And it'll be interesting to see how, you know, how they choose to space themselves along while they're playing the matchup to kind of avoid each other's sword range.
Yeah, who has more range?
I believe Ike's Bear definitely would outrange anything Marth does. That is what I'd assume.
That's what I thought.
So getting right into it. Yeah, getting right into it. It seems like right now it's kind of just like scramble situations. I'm interested to see like who gets like that first big open up. So far it's kind of been like one hit opens, not really like a big open up.
Great air dodge from Transit with that X-Man.
Yeah. You know, one thing that is important is in these situations we've seen already that, you know, Spork likes to go for that F smash, and Trains is kind of putting themselves in a tough position by recovering high, and like going to the ledge there, like that saves you from having to even deal with that threat of the F smash. Because if you're jumping above it, it can be a bit scary.
Well, I mean, you have the sweet spot if you're not gonna get hit by it. And that's kind of tough, I think, for Marth in this situation.
Yeah, but
oh, that's nice to even it up.
Both closing out the stocks, even game right here. Interested to see. It seems like Spork's getting a pretty good open up, but drops the punish by going for a quick drop to the side.
Yeah, he seems to be going for a lot of these tough cases with his quick draw, but most of the time they're not working out. But I respect the decision. It's probably the best decision to make either way.
Yeah. Now,
I mean, if you don't go for
Train's
it,
getting a tech chase of their own started.
you see that up tilt, but didn't really do anything after that. Wow.
Okay. Gets that up tilt out on the quick draw. Kind of interesting. Now, one thing about Trains is Trains usually seems to prefer, you know, staying on stage when their opponent is off stage. Not a big fan of going out and, you know, getting those gimps or even just holding the ledge, which, you know, sometimes can work if you force Ike to up B, but if Ike has the quick draw, it could just let him get ledge for free.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that was one piece of advice I had given Trains after a match we had at WNF, where he was just missing a few edge guards just because he wasn't holding the ledge. So hopefully we see a little bit more of that in this set.
Train's doing a great job this whole stock when Ike was above Train. He's doing a great job of keeping Ike there. So maybe we'll see some more juggle situations come out. It seems like Train is starting to recognize that Ike is a bit weak on coming down.
It's a pretty even game.
Yeah, but Train's with a slight lead and a bit of an advantageous situation up to that point where he got put in the corner.
This match is so scary.
Yeah. So far, Train has done a good job of avoiding.
Yeah, I don't think he's gotten hit by anything yet. But Actel's gonna close out that stock. We're last stock each. Train's got a bit of a lead here, but gotta find a good
Ike
opening.
can make a
That's true, yeah. A couple
Spork
hits
gets
and
this big open up right here.
just like that. 3 moves, he's back in it.
Yeah. So really, it's gonna be depending on
Ooh.
who can edge out this situation. I know both players must feel you know, a bit. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Gets stuck under the Pokemon Stadium ledge.
Yeah, I hate to see it.
Yeah, but sometimes it just does be like that. Hopefully Trains can shake that off and, you know, continue to play well through game 2. They were doing quite well that game.
Yeah, they were both doing a good job of scrapping and trying to find their ins and outs. Going to ArioWare, pretty interesting stage to take Ike to, I think.
I wonder what the thought process is here, because, you know, personally I think, you know, with Ike, he could probably just bear me once off stage and I may die, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, you know, maybe Train just wants a smaller stage and wants to make use of these platforms a bit, but we'll see.
Gonna hold ledge? No, that's what it
As
needed
he,
there.
like, right there, he did a good job at first by waiting on stage because he forced Ike to up B, but after he forward smashed Ike from the up B, you have to go ahead and contest that ledge.
Yeah, if he's not gonna go to ledge, he should at least be down tilting the ledge because Ike just want to go straight to ledge with that quick draw.
Yeah, and Ike is a strong character from the ledge. You know, a quick drop from the ledge is a good option. Parry from ledge is huge. So
Yeah.
it could be a bit scary sometimes if you do let Ike get to that position.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to respect him afterwards. Once he
Trains
gets
does
to
manage
ledge.
to close out that stock. Let's see if Spork gets the edge guard here.
Now, Spork is
Wow.
also not one to go to ledge. That was a great tech, but
Yeah.
Spork managed to close out the stock either way. Hits him with a counter. Oh,
Spork
up
doing a great
again?
job of juggling as well. I mean,
Oh, I wonder if he meant to up air there again.
yeah, I think he thought that, you know, Trains may not press a button coming down, but Train just let the down air rip and has done it again. So it seems to be working.
Oh man, yeah, it's a kind of a tough move to edge guard. I see.
Yeah, I think usually characters with active hitboxes can do a pretty good job of it. But with Marth, you do have to time your sword swing so that you can, like, get it right at the exact moment.
Yeah. It's looking pretty even. Good stall.
Yeah.
Trains to make that back on the ledge.
Okay, let's see. Juggle position here. Train's probably looking for that up tilt.
Oh, is he dead? Yeah,
Spork
he's dead up
gets
that up
stoned.
tilt.
Now we're getting to that percent where it
Oh, that's
could
gonna be
be,
it.
yeah, it could get tough for Marth to kill sometimes at higher percents. So it's a good thing Trains was able to close out that stock.
Yeah, maybe that's why he went to this stage so that he doesn't have to deal with getting that Marthritis.
You know, and
So
also,
generally,
like, one
it's
thing
built in.
too is, like, you know, last time he did get kind of pineappled by the stage while recovering. here he can kind of ride the wall when recovering as well, which is
Yeah,
something
but
that's good.
he does give Ike access to that side new wall jump on this stage.
Yeah, it's true. Train's doing quite well off of these tech chase scenarios, but hasn't found like the strong tipper off of him. Just a lot of down. There we go.
Just as you said it,
Yeah.
he was ready. Yeah, that is one thing on this stage, because the platforms are so low to the ground, he can cover a good amount of the flat with his forward smash.
Yeah.
Both of them
We're in
can
a last
actually,
stock
but
situation. Anyone's game really here. Kind of whoever can get that big open up, rack up the damage, and hopefully close out the stock.
yeah. I do believe this is a best of 3, which means if Spork wins this, then this set is over.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see how it goes. Right
It's
now,
looking like
Spork's
Trains
stuck
is gonna
above.
take this. Yep.
Trains gets that tech chase tipper F smash, you know, and
Great
that
F
may be
smash.
something that they were looking for with that stage. You know, the platforms setting up really well for that. Maybe, you know, getting Ike on that platform and then being able to tech chase with the F smash was something that Trains was thinking about when counterpicking that stage.
Yeah.
Green Hill Zone,
Hill Zone for James
standard
Rodriguez.
Ike counterpick, I'd say.
He's got more walls, not much plats.
Yeah, and it's kind of short on the sides
Oh.
too.
Oh no. Yeah. Went for the dare. One hit too late, I think, there.
Yeah, but you know, racked up a lot of damage. Let's see if Trains is able to close out the stock.
111, he's gonna die to any tipper here. Tipper F smash. Oh my.
Wow, Spork calling out the ledge jump. Tries to go for the pivot tipper, but I guess it didn't work out.
Wow, that's bad.
Lots of grabs into F smash
No.
from
He's
Train.
dead. Oh, he could have been.
Yeah, I think Spork just hesitated a little bit, wanted to kind of keep his stage positioning rather than contest that.
Yeah. They both seemed a little scared with the Trains up being kind of early there too.
Yeah, and you know, it is scary sometimes if you know, you aren't fully confident in an edge guard to put yourself out off stage in like a weird position that you're not used to. So
Yeah,
I feel like,
at that percent.
yeah, and like it seems like both of these players kind of are opting to like stay on stage sometimes rather than commit to something that they're scared they may get gimped or something like that.
Yeah. Trains is going for a lot for this F smash at the ledge to cover Ike's up B. I think I don't think any of them have worked. I think we might just want to opt for like counter at that point if he's not going to go ledge. Because that's just going to work.
Yeah, it seems like either they're timing it incorrectly or something like that. But Spork was
It's
able to take
definitely
the
tough.
Spork was able to take the lead by getting a jump read on Train's recovery in the last.
There?
Oh,
Beautiful.
wow, what a combo by Trains! Gets the Ken combo, and now he's even up the game almost.
He's a reverse Ken combo though, right? Or what's it called when you do it off of there? 'Cause I think he's
I don't
there.
know. I'm just gonna say Ken combo right now. Close enough.
Oh man, Trains racking up his damage.
Yeah, Spork's struggling to
Almost
get out of the
safe.
corner here.
That dare was the perfect
And-
setup for another dare.
Yeah, Trains loves doing that dare check chase.
Wow.
Was able to kind of just get an opening and keep Spork in a bad save.
Yeah, that's up.
Okay, let's see if we can catch the jump. Misses that F smash.
45% though, pretty good. The more
Yeah.
percent he can rack up on this stock, the better position he'll be in to close out this game. That's looking
Yeah.
pretty good. Oh my. I was ready for another
Yeah,
Ken
let's
combo.
see how Spork gets out of the corner here.
F smash?
Ooh,
It's
ult.
tough, man. It's tough.
It is tough, absolutely. You know, I would like to see perhaps another option. If you can just tell that that F smash hasn't been working out that much.
Yeah, it hasn't worked a single time, I don't think, and I'm surprised to see that he's still going for it, but Well, I mean, Raw F smash and neutral is just going to take out the stock.
Yeah,
And I think
manages to
that's
take
it,
the
right?
game. Yeah, I believe that is it. So Trains does move on to 1. Oh, I think it's actually best of 5 is what we hear. It seems the players aren't sure themselves. Um, so I think it is best of 5. So the players do have a couple more games to go. But Train's up in the set right now, 2-1. And Spork has another chance to even up the set count.
3, 2,
Spork opting for WarioWare.
go!
Interesting. Well, I mean, it is a good stage, but considering he lost here, I'm kind of surprised to see it.
Yeah, interesting to see, but you know, maybe he just feels like maybe if I play it a bit better, this stage should be good for me, so sometimes you just need to try it again.
Ooh. Oh my,
Wow.
wow.
What a stock from Trains. Really impressed on that call out on the side B. Kind of just
Yeah.
carried Spork off stage and didn't let him get back.
Ooh. Man, nice move is so big.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was gonna hit. Is he gonna dare? Yeah.
Trains has done such a good job of keeping Spork in the corner. You know, like, and like kind of what we talked about, like, Spork overextended by trying to get that fair off stage, and it ended up costing him the stock. So,
Yeah.
you know, sometimes it is a bit scary to go for those offstage edge guards. But Trains with all the stage control this game.
Yeah, he's just going all over the place, man.
Absolutely.
Making it real hard for Spork. Oh, wow.
Catches the bad DI. Is able to get that F smash.
Yeah, this is looking like Trains is gonna take it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think if Spork wants to take this, he really needs to find his. He's doing a good job of keeping the stage control, but he needs to get Marth off stage and kind of just go for maybe a read or something to really secure a stock. When
it's
you're
pretty
down,
tough.
sometimes you do have to take more risks to get back in the game.
Ooh, it's gonna take it. Yeah.
If we're able to see a Gimp here from Spork or a 0 to death or something, he does have a chance to even up the game. Gonna be tough.
Oh, got the F smash. Is he gonna be able to get the edge guard?
Be a
Get the
down
tipper?
smash.
Yeah,
Oh,
can't make it back.
yeah, and that's gonna be 3-1 for Trains.
Yeah, Trains
Uh,
takes it.
Very impressive the last game, I'd say. I'd say that looked like kind of dominant.
Yeah, I would agree.
Um,
Um,
you know, at first it was looking a bit shaky with how those interactions were going, and you know, Spork was doing quite well. It was more even the first few games, but Trains really showed like control of the stage in that last game.
yeah, he was just throwing out a lot of fairs, a lot of dares, and as soon as everything connects, he was doing a pretty good job of just maintaining that momentum and carrying him off stage as much as he could. Made
Yeah,
it pretty tough.
absolutely. So that was a great set. I it was interesting to see, you know, how both the sword characters kind of interacted with each other. I think both players could kind of experiment more with the edge guard game. Try and figure out, you know, what kind of flow chart they want to do when the opponent's off stage. How do they
Yeah.
want to cover these recoveries? Because sometimes they were scared or didn't know exactly how to deal with it. So it is something worth looking into. Always something you can, you know, lab out, even if you're the winner or the loser for a set.
Yeah, I think just holding more ledge is what I would give to both of them because I mean for um, for Spork he didn't really get any kills off of edge guards. Most of his kills were just off of setups into strong moves. But at least for Trains, just holding more ledge. He was doing a good job getting those down tilts towards the end, but those F smash were just definitely not working out, at least for this.